Play a game here. We're gonna play the game of can I stop my camera from falling over while simultaneously keeping my internet from brutally betraying me as it's been wanting to do these past few days. But anyway, guys, I had this really interesting conversation over while you like my voice? Keeping. Here we go. I had this really interesting conversation with my manager, and it was basically to the effects of when you think about it, summertime is really the beginning of the new year. Like from my perspective, the year does not start until we reach summertime. And I really don't know, I didn't know when I said that why I felt that way. It's just kind of how it's always been for me, but I really started thinking over the weekend. I was like, well, why is summertime the start of the new year from my perspective? And I think a lot of it just has to do with the fact that summertime, when you think about it, is the only time where you can actually like follow yourself, and not in a cringy way, but in a like, it's the only time where you can really know and reflect on what you want to do, who you are. And I think this goes back to your childhood, right? You always get summers off from school, unless you're homeschooled. So there's that. But like every single summer, I remember as a kid, it was like you were being dropped into this time warp thing, like this void of sorts. You go into the summer, you're not gonna see most of your friends over the summer. At least I never really did. I had a few like people I'd call, I guess, best friends who we would hang out and stay in contact with each other over the summer. But in general, most of those people just went through a time warp and they came back like totally different at the end of the summer. And it's kind of a funny, it's kind of an interesting phenomenon when people do come back like that. You know, they have really long hair. Some of them just look totally different. They have different interests even. Here we go, the game's starting. Will the camera fall? Hopefully not. But, you know, even as an adult, I feel like summertime is still the beginning of the year. It's still the only time when that time warp hits. And I was wondering why, and I think it's because when the summertime hits, you're reminded that the world is alive. You know, in wintertime, especially where I live, I don't mind it, but everything's dead. All the trees, all the grass, it's like brown, it's cold outside. And I think that's why we have so many holidays in the wintertime. Because otherwise, I'm grabbing the camera again, it would be so miserable. Like, it'd be so miserable without Christmas or Thanksgiving or any of these other holidays we have in the wintertime. And summertime lets you make your own holiday in a way. But you're constantly, even during the school year, being productive. You're constantly working on something. And it's only when it's summer that you have the chance to like truly take a break and explore life. I feel like how it was supposed to be lived. And I just realized I kind of missed the point earlier I was going to make. So everything's dead in the wintertime, right? But summertime, the world comes back to life. All the trees are back, the grass is green, and the joy is back, really. And yeah, you're just reminded that you're actually part of this living world that's full of all these different beautiful things. And you're actually not just grinding away mindlessly on work or school or whatever. You're actually another part of this planet and this universe. And I think when you realize that summer is like the time. It's the time where we become who we, I guess, are meant to be as people. So I've really come to realize when I go on these summer vacations, because most people are going to go on vacation during the summer. Most people are going to go to the beach, go on whatever trip, go on holiday. It's summertime. If you're one of those lucky people that do get to go out on wintertime, that's awesome. But I've never really been the person that travels in winter just because I'm a beach bum myself. But it's only on these vacations in the summer where you can truly just disconnect. And I remember this was now somehow a few years ago, but I was in this class, this marketing class, and I remember the teacher was talking about how we're always on our phones nowadays. And she was like, I bet no one in this room has gone more than like a day without being on their phone. And it was funny because that summer I went on vacation and I had not looked at my phone the entire time. And it felt so freeing. It felt like that was how I was supposed to be living my life. So I raised my hand and I was like, oh yeah, actually I just went like an entire week without even looking at my phone. And she was like, I bet that was horrible. And I was like, no, it was actually liberating. She just didn't even know what to say about that. Surprisingly, we don't know what to say without our phones, guys. But yeah, when you're able to be a part of the environment and just chill and not really have the stresses of work and school and life in general on you, I feel like that's where you really lock in and you really start exploring like what life is and who you are. And so that's just something I've been thinking a lot about as this new summer comes in. It's kind of like it's exciting because when you have these opportunities to think and have breaks, you can look back on all the fun summer memories and the life, I guess, you used to build. And you can look at where you're going, what you're doing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm yapping about at this point, but just to give you guys some context, life changes every summer. So let's see, Alan, what's up? What is up, Alan? Slightly orange carrot. I don't know if you're chilling here too or not, but appreciate you guys joining me. So summer nights are special to me. Balmy breeze, starry skies, air filled with a feeling of nostalgia and hope for a kinder future. Yes, the starry nights. Honestly, I was literally thinking as I was doing this, that'll have to be its own yap session for sure. We've got a rainy season during summer here as well. Everything becomes so green and lush. Yes. Brazil. I cannot wait to eventually go to Brazil. It's going to be awesome. So as I've been thinking about summertime, I've been thinking about this project I've been working on, and I feel like now I'm starting to lock in on what it will be. I think it'd be really fun to produce these songs on these streams because my other work, I would love to stream it, but it's just so time consuming. I feel like it wouldn't fit. But I think it'd be really fun to take these songs, and kind of just hone in on whatever vibes we're feeling on the stream. So I feel like that is the summer move. So this is the Moon Chaser song. And I've done some work on it, but I feel like we're getting close to the end of it. I feel like this song is coming together nicely. It's still missing some like synths and stuff, but it does sound kind of like this picture. It sounds like the summertime. I guess we're gonna chase the sun instead of the moon. I don't know. Bro, my phone is just falling and falling, but it is what it is. We gotta deal with the phone falling. Okay. So this is the vibe we have right now. I'm just gonna cut it off right there. You're gonna hear plenty of this song. So yeah, I haven't worked on this too much since that other stream I did where I put together a lot of this, I guess. I mainly just changed some colors, and I think I added this drum part. I'm actually trying to figure out where I put that sound specifically, actually. Okay, it wasn't here. It was over here. Huh. So I'm listening to this in headphones, and I'm thinking we could throw some more bass on this drum sound. Maybe. That'll either sound really good or really muddy. But I don't think there's a lot of bass at this part here. Yeah, that might be kind of cool. Maybe bring up the bass all the way. Okay, actually, I don't know. See, this is the part that gets dangerous when you're working on these songs. Bro, I can't believe I'm gonna have to invest in a camera stand. Guys, you can literally just put your phone, you can lean your phone against something and just literally record yourself. It's really funny. This is awesome, 2026. This is what's possible. Look at that. But, yeah, this is what gets dangerous when you work on these songs and you get closer and closer to that finish line. You start making these mixing decisions that may or may not be good. So I'm gonna err on the side of simplicity and say right now I do not need to put a filter or anything on here. I just want to keep it really unprocessed for now, and if I feel like later I need to adjust it, I will, but you really do not want to take a mix that was already working and start over processing it. How you guys like that finger pointing? Okay. The sun and the moon being up in the sky during a sunset is something great to picture. Why chase only one of them at a time when you can seek both? Oh, dude, yeah. Why not chase both of them? Man. Because this is kind of an interesting concept, too, that I'm starting to realize the older I get. Which I'm not that old, but I don't know, it hits. I'm starting to realize there is, like, finite time. Like, for example, I've wanted to work on this song or this project idea for a while. And of course I am. I'm chasing it at the same time as I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. But you do start to realize there's, like, only so much time in the day. Which, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I do agree, like, shooting for both is always preferred if possible. There was one part, I think it was maybe here, that I was thinking we could add in a synth. Yeah. And I'm thinking we could take this sound. I use this sound very often. In fact, I was just casually messing around yesterday with this sound. And I can't find it, of course, but so I already threw on another Heimless. K-Retune. I believe it's Icy Rubber Keys. I just abuse this sound, guys, but it's such a good sound. And now I just abuse your ears too. That's all good. We abuse ears here. I'm gonna drag this down. I'm wondering too, because I feel like there was a big delay. Okay, now my buffer link's good. Okay, cool. I don't even remember what key this is. I think it's D flat. Was it Icy? Nope, I was right. Icy Rubber Keys. Oh, I know why there's a delay. It's because I've got ozone turned on. Okay, here we go. I could never get bored of that sound. It's so good. I'm gonna bring up the glide though. I'm hearing this, but I probably should transpose this up. Oh no, the camera's falling! This is like 1% stream, 90% me grabbing the camera. That's so funny. Okay, we're gonna do this now. We're gonna do it for real. We're gonna just spam notes. No. Let's do it like an octave lower, and then do it an octave higher. Let's just see what this sounds like. Okay, not bad. But I'm thinking faster, so I'm literally, since it's just a basic scale, I'm just gonna do it faster. There we go. Let's do this. Perfect. Falling camera! No! Okay, here we go. There we go. I like that. No, I'm like... This... Alright. Note to self. Do not put your phone on the charger while you're doing this. Okay, let's throw this on here. Let's throw this on here. That should be good. That's like way louder than everything else, but we can turn ozone back on now. There we go. Falling foam. I think I am gonna like, let's make this synth fit in better. Let's throw it onto vinyl maybe. And let's add some delay and some reverb on top of it to give it that nostalgic zone. There we go. How do I want to do this part though? Because I feel like it needs some pitch bend. Oh, that was really cool. Okay, we're gonna... I guess we're gonna have to manually adjust the pitch with this, because I can't think of another way to do this with a third-party plugin. It's kind of an FL Studio thing there, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna bring this down to pull in the summer nostalgia, guys. We got what? One more day until June? That's awesome. One more day until... Actually, it's not even summer yet. It's still spring, but we're gonna say it's summer. Throw this automation point here and do this. Okay, that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that a lot. Huh. Okay. That's one of those happy accident moments. Or not really an accident, but just not what I was expecting to happen with it. I am curious. I think I'm gonna actually sidechain it, maybe. Throw it like right here. Maybe do both. This is something that can cause phasing issues, but I don't really care because it's a nostalgic track. So I don't mind if it causes phasing issues, but this will make it sound like, yeah, you can hear the phasing. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm gonna leave it for now. If I decide I don't like that, I will come back to it, but I think it's kind of cool. I think it's neat. Okay, let's flip this. Or you know what, let's not. The falling camera! How do you like that dissonance? That's what it sounds like when the camera falls. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Okay. Yes, but I want it to be the right pitch. Okay, let's try this. What's going on with this? Why is our pitch not pitching? Did I put this in the piano roll? Guys, this is like 1% live stream, 90% me adjusting the camera. It adds a brand new layer to the song. Pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. That's, oh yeah, this is all me. I put it on the wrong spot. Okay, I was like, why isn't the pitch working? Okay. And I'm just gonna take these two and transpose them up. Falling camera. Okay, let's see. I think technically the C should be correct on here. Never mind. Oh, I kind of like this being like, I think, making a minor chord here. I don't know, it's kind of cool, but let's try with F sharp. And I think I'm gonna add some vibrato, why not? So to do that, I'm just going to basically spam this knob up and down. This is gonna sound goofy. I wonder what it sounds like right now. Oh. Okay, that was really cool actually. I might keep it because it fits this other part of the song, like right here. That pitch bend part. Okay. We just want to make sure. Okay, I kind of like that. It's actually slightly out of tune, but it sounds really cool. It sounds nostalgic. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe I want to put it at 50%. How can I fix this? I got an idea. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it. we're just gonna roll with it. Why not? The song is literally, it's just coming together. You do not want to think too much about it. You gotta let it breathe. There we go. That's kind of, I like that. Has a nice sound to it. It's like we're playing the game. It's like I gotta make sure to check the camera every 5 seconds or it's gonna fall. No, let's not do that. Let's do maybe more like this. Interesting. Look, the following camera again. Let's go. Camera is eager to look through the window. What's your favorite song from the Voyager 1 album, by the way? Oh, snap. You're talking about the poster on my wall. Oh, man. Okay, it's a tie. It's either the base jumping, I think it's called 1977, or it's Jupiter. And I think I gotta go with Jupiter because I was originally made for that album, right? So Jupiter, the intro chords are really nice, and I like that synth sound a lot. In fact, like, that sounds actually kind of close to what we're going after here, I think. And I also really like the clips, the Voyager 1 clips that are used on Jupiter, I believe is the song. 10 out of 10. That's so cool that you noticed that. Okay, that's kind of goofy. This one part right here is kind of goofy. Okay, I like that better. Quality camera. And I feel like we can do something really cool here. What if we added like this huge reverb tail here? So it's gonna sound really like faded when I enable this right here. That sounded really metallic. Maybe throw some effects on it. Maybe, okay, we're gonna use fruity mute. And we're just gonna basically do what I did, but we're gonna program it in. So we're gonna turn it on right at that part. And we're gonna literally gonna bring it up like this. Boom. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. This. Okay, maybe gross beat's not the move here. Maybe pitch shifter, so we can bring this up. I'm gonna switch this to music. This is either gonna sound janky or it's gonna sound really cool. Let's see. I kinda like that. Maybe bring up the density. But I was actually thinking we could go even higher. So let's throw this on again. Why not? Let's throw this up. That's exactly what people say, by the way, on that one morning before school where you don't want to go. Let's throw this up. Let's get this food out of the system. There we go. Okay, that was cool. I've never really done anything like that on an instrument, so I think that's actually really neat. I've been doing that. I've been doing kind of fun stuff like that on vocals here lately, though. On some of the things I've been working on. I feel like adding those reverb tails at the end's a nice thing, so. Alan says, man, bass jumping / 1977 is awesome. Europa and Earth are my favorite. Earth goes pretty hard. What was I was doing something. I might have been making like some kind of thing for this YouTube channel, and I actually listened to Earth and I was like, man, Earth is underrated. This is purely coincidental. I haven't actually listened to this Voyager 1 album in probably like years, like 2 or 3 maybe. So it's kind of cool that you're bringing it up, because I just randomly listened to it, or at least Earth from it, a few days ago. Europa is also good. That's like the really dreamy one, right? The like very electronic. I don't know. That, if that's the song that I think it is, maybe I should like pull it up real quick. Let's see. I believe it's Brave, right? I think I had a YouTube tab open. Is it Europa that I'm thinking of, or Pale Blue Dot? Must be Europa. We'll never know because the video won't load. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, this is what I meant. Yeah, that. It's such a cool, it really does. It inspires me, especially when I'm programming those drums. I just love the way he just spams those drum sounds. It's so fun. Spamming drum sounds needs to be more popular. I'm like, I don't know, I gotta get people spamming drum sounds because it's really cool. Oh, so I forgot, we were doing this synth sound here. I kind of like it just like that. I was gonna do what I usually do and do the phaser sound on Destructor, because Destructor's just goated like that. Maybe I should. Do I like that? That's so goofy. We're just gonna go without it. This Blood Overdrive might add some nice saturation to it, though. I might do that. right here, I think we could use... This is a really cool thing I think we could do here. We could use like a choir sound. So luckily, I have two options here. I can use Citrus, which has a really nice preset. So I'll go ahead and load them. I'll compare the two. And if someone wants to, you can give input as well on which sound you prefer. I'm thinking, so there's this preset in Citrus, Amy Way, which I read as Amy Lee, like Evanescence. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but you know what? Who cares? I certainly don't. So, oh, I forgot, and this whole song's like 2 chords. I think it'd be a lot easier if I just joined all of this, honestly. Oh wait, no, that's not the, this is the chords. Okay, here we go. Silly goose. Tricks are for kids. Next time, I swear, I will get a camera holder thingamabob. Let's pop this on here. That's gonna get muddy really quickly. So let's transpose this up. So that's one option. And it's not bad, it's just, it feels a bit more like a synth. So I had this other sound that I made for, I don't even remember. I think it was when I made the Blissful Berry song. I wanted this choir sound in the background. So let's see. What did I title? It's not this, it's Angelic Pad. I use this sound on a lot of stuff. Because I feel like it's actually kind of hard to find sounds that sound like this. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, there are not a lot of presets out there that fit the Angelic Pad sound, which I use extensively. And I think I might be using it here too. Whoa! You can tell that this was a Harmer preset because of how loud it was. Okay, this will be better. It's a bit muddy sounding. I don't know if that's... I might have some compression on the presets. Yeah, I do. Let's turn that off. And on its own, it's kind of goofy, right? But if we throw Fruity Convolver, I think I wrote that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this is the wrong sound altogether. Maybe I'm bad at labeling sounds. No, this is it. Yeah, I think this is the move. I said I was going to give you guys the choice to choose between the two, but I think this one's better. Let's listen to Amy Lay though, just to be fair. Oh, wait, it's not even a challenge. Not even a contest. This one just sounds more choiry, so this is the one we're gonna use. We're just gonna throw it on here. Let's go ahead and link it to the side chain. And yeah, we're good to go. Let's actually go even higher up here. Let's transpose it up. Second one does fit the song better. I agree with you. Does it sound better with that high sound, like this octave higher, like this? Or does it actually sound better without it? It gets a bit muddy, so actually I do think this is better. You can hear it. You can hear it a lot more anyway. Oh, I might want to delete some of these bottom ones if I'm going to go this route though. There we go. And see, I'm getting really tempted to reach for the EQ on this, but you gotta choose sounds that sound good on their own before you drop on equalizers and stuff. Let's see, let's do this. And this is it without that pad. I'm thinking right here we do another synth. So I already threw, I think it was harmless on here, so let's just go ahead and delete this anyway. So I'm gonna make this a harmless sound, and I've gotta be honest, I don't know what I'm hearing here, so let's just see what we make. I might have some presets. No, let's make an original sound for this. So yeah, that's just a raw saw sound. Gotta gotta stumble my words a bit today. But let's see. Let's see what sound we could do here. Did I route this? Okay, I did. That's why it sounds a bit already lo-fi-esque. Already a bit lo-fi because it's routed to what's it called? The sidechain channel. So for a retro sound, there we go. We also got to turn on ozone again to really hear this. It sounds a bit similar to that other background synth we've got. I wonder if I do like a filter. Yeah, but let's do it the opposite direction. There we go. Maybe bring up the release? Okay. What if we change this? Okay, these all sound the same. See this square sound? Check out the ceiling. This square sound is really fun. Let's see. That might sound really goofy though. Okay, actually I kind of like it because it sounds way different from everything going on around it. Okay, I was totally mistaken. The sound's actually kind of dope. Oh, that's kind of a cool sound too. But I think I'm gonna... And on this one, I can pitch it way easier since it's just built in to FL Studio. Whoa, that was a bit off-putting. Well, let's cut that out and see what it sounds like without it first, shall we? What do I think? Kind of works. And then we could do like the reverse do 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 do. Maybe like right here. Here we go. Wrong note. There we go. How you like that, window? Okay, that's kind of cool. I think that'll make this section a bit more interesting. And then, even cooler, we could probably just do this. Because I feel like there's something missing there, but I don't want to take over that hook that we have going on. Okay, this might be really loud. You don't want these high ones. That might be good. I don't know about this. I'm just gonna see what it... I'm just gonna let it ride. This is so messy. I think that works, though. I'm gonna rename this so I can keep track of it. to squares. And I might as well give it a nice blue color, because I don't know why, but this sounds blue to me. Okay, here we go. I'm thinking we could do another thing with that original synth back here too. This K-Retune synth. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, I got an idea, because that sounds a bit weird to me now that I'm listening to it, and more, and I don't know, a different headspace. See, you can quickly become deaf to what you're doing. That's why it takes oftentimes at least a few days to make one song, because you can really quickly like not really notice if the changes you're making are actually sounding good or if they're like taking away from the sound or the song. So I think that's what's happening a bit, at least with this particular sound. I think this section was better without it, but I do have a cool idea I want to try with it first. Got a really cool idea too. It's gonna take some time, but wouldn't it be cool if we got like the sound of kids playing or something and we like cut it up so there were a few like vocal chops of like a kids doing something? We might have to look this up. Let's see, let's go to freesound.org. Okay, let's type in, let's log in. Okay, no, let's not. Let's just see if we can find something. Kids playing. Okay, let's go to Creative Commons 0. And this might be perfect. Okay, actually I can't hear anything. Maybe this. Bro sounds like he's dying there, but this is actually perfect. I mean, not the crying kid. That'll be him. That'll be him after he hears the finished product. But if, like, see this kid? Which I don't know what language, Croatia, so I don't know where. This is like Eastern Europe. But these sounds of kids like laughing and stuff, that might be kind of cool. I don't know, we might need to save this for later. Because if we had, I feel like it would really just bring the childlike element into the song, that summer nostalgia vibe. Right here, like right here would be a cool spot for something like that, maybe. Because there's nothing going on here. So I don't know. Might have to do it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I think, though, let's go back to this part here. I think this synth part was really cool. Okay, so I'm hearing something, so this reverb tail could be even quieter. Let's go ahead and rename this so I know what it is. There we go. Alright guys, let's do this. Let's listen to what we came up with today. See, I was deaf to this before because I was listening to the same section over and over. So like this sounds very it's getting drowned out a lot. So I'm going to transpose this up an octave. And play it right here. Okay, let's see. So we got this, which should sound better. I don't know if that's still too loud. Listen to the full section. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. How long is the song as it is so far? The song is approximately 4 minutes. And so yeah, it's a pretty long song. I think 4 minutes is about honestly how long a lot of my stuff ends up being. But yeah, I'd say this is getting closer. It's got some nice synth fills. It's gonna be a really fun song once it's all pulled together, I think. And I got a really cool idea for it once it's over, so. But yeah, guys, I think I'm at the point now where if I keep adding more stuff, I'm just gonna muddy the song up and it's gonna become this big distorted mess. So I think we're gonna cut the stream short here, but Alan, you're the man. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys hopefully Friday, but we'll see. Go enjoy you guys summer or winter, depending on where